As you walked down the streets of London, you noticed a woman being dragged from her place on the street into an alleyway by a guy. Ugh, you hated seeing things like this because it meant you had to step in. You're the Queen's Viper after all, and slithering in for a kill shot was your thing. Yes, you were the Queen's personal assassin. There were very few people she trusted. She must still be scared of attack as if she has me patrolling the city all day. You thought to yourself as you slithered away from the alley. Ah! You rolled your eyes at the sound of the woman. Why must they always scream? I am the one saving them. Of course, they had no idea it was you, though a little appreciation from time to time would be nice. Hello? You fumbled with your hands in your pocket as you answered the call. Hello, Listner? The voice asked from the other end of the call. My queen, you responded. Yes. My queen, if you don't mind me asking, why are you calling me? Usually, Reina would be calling me. Your mind fixed on a woman with black hair, always pulled back into a ponytail, but slowly refocused on the call at the words that left the queen's mouth. Do you remember Ciel Phantomhive? She asked. Yeah. I remember you telling me about him, along with an Alois Trancy, I think. You responded. Good. I need you to be his bodyguard for a party I'm hosting. What? The sound of your voice was cold as it had accidentally left your mouth. I mean, why? You could not think of anything to say. This was the Queen of England after all. What could you say? Are you sure, my queen? I'm an assassin, not a bodyguard. Yes, I know this. Sweat dripped down your face at the sharp words. However, she continued, you are the only one suited for this job. Your combat skills, the way you never miss a shot, and how you're able to slither into something and slither out without being noticed will prove an asset in his mission. So, I'm not really a bodyguard? You asked with great concern. No, in real, you're a teammate. Okay. Do I know what this mission is about? Ciel will inform you with the details. Again, you rolled your eyes. What this really meant was that the mission was on a need-to-know basis, and you did not. Meet him in front of the Phantomhive estate. Look presentable, not any of those black dresses I always see you in. You sighed. Yes, my queen. And you try to match his butler, she added. What? Okay, I know she thinks I'm some sort of superhuman, but this is crazy. I have my own estate and my own butler for things like this. He is well trained in martial arts department, and I've been giving him lessons on how to be a ghost in the night. So why in bloody hell am I doing this? You wanted to gouge your eyes out just so you couldn't go. How the hell am I even supposed to know what the dumb butler is wearing? You cursed all the way to the estate. My lady, please calm down, your butler Meeks said, but that only made you curse some more. I just don't understand it, Meeks. Why am I, the lady of the Thorn estate, having to go undercover like this? I know you are frustrated with Her Majesty, but it is not much you can do. She's the queen after all. You grimaced at his words, but knew them to be true. You finally pulled up to the Phantomhive household and waited for Meeks to open your door. Stepping out of the carriage, your beautiful, long, raspberry-stained dress fell, just barely missing the ground. White swirl designs danced upon the bottom half, while the top was covered in small rose designs, with a matching mini jacket to go with it. Your hair was pulled back into a princess bun and your makeup was spot on. Your lips a raspberry red and your cheeks puffed a cherry blossom color. You weren't used to dressing up like this. Never in your life had your mother given you any attention. Your older sister was the one who was cared for. Yes, she was nurtured to be the lady of the house. Anytime you would ask her to play with you, she would shoo you away, and anytime you asked your mother to go out with you, she would give euros to the maid and say, "Get whatever you want." Your father died when you were a baby, and all you craved was love. But now that they were both dead, You didn't really care. You didn't cry at their funeral, nor when you got the news of their death due to a mugging gone wrong. How could you show any remorse? They were complete strangers, and nothing changed around the estate besides you giving the orders instead of taking them. Pulled from your mind by a voice saying, I am Ciel Phantomhive, and you must be Rita. Dawn? You looked up to see a boy around your age. You took notice as he did you. Black hair, one visible blue eye, one eye patch, black earrings, and a cane. Yep, this was the Ciel Phantomhive you heard so much about. Pleased to meet the Queen's guard dog at last, you say with a smirk, which is then returned by a man standing behind Ciel. You take notice of Ciel's clothes and match them to your own. You are not matching the butler. No, you seem to be matching Ciel. Why are we matching? I thought I was to be matching with your butler, you say coldly. Are they messing with me? Is this some idea of a bloody joke between him and the Queen? You thought. Oh, feisty, are we? He giggles before containing his composure. I'm sure you know by now that I made a call earlier. I wanted to know what colors you'd be wearing. You glared at Meeks, as if to say, why in the bloody hell was I not informed about this? It seemed Meeks picked up on this and attempted to defend himself. I thought he wanted to know for his butler's outfit. I'm so sorry, my lady, I truly had no idea. You sighed once more. It's alright, Meeks. I know you did not mean it. Turning your glare into a smile, you accepted his apology. Meeks was the closest thing you had to family. He had been there for you since the beginning. He saw how you were treated, and you did not want to lose him. Thank you, my lady, he said with gratefulness. Returning your head to the question at hand, you say, now, why are we matching again? The Queen specifically said for me to match with your butler. Ciel smiled. His smile was genuine, but you could tell there was some distance between you and him. He does not seem the type to get on mushy with his feelings, nor close to any of his servants. You thought to yourself as your face turned a pinkish color, being hidden by the blush already upon your face. Well, Ciel said as you came to realize you had been staring at him for quite some time now. What are you thinking? He has a relationship with that girl. What was her name again? Listner, was it? You heard him ask, again realizing you zoned out. Yes, was all you could muster up. Did you still want to know why we are matching instead? You nodded your head forward as if you could not spit out any more words. He slowly opened his mouth and simply said, I thought it unfit for a lady such as yourself to be going undercover as my bodyguard. You are my equal after all. You stood there, not breaking eye contact. He let a moment of silence pass before saying, So, you will be my date instead. Huh? It seemed Meeks picked. You thought to yourself as fuck. It seemed Meeks picked. Fuck.
Hold my hand and then you won't. You say you love me, then you don't. You keep me running and running around.